the rocks, the you know, far, far away. And in our each cell of us, in the core, we have a lot of bacteria, a lot of mitochondria who belong to the glaciation on further. And we know now we know the gut bacteria. They influence our mood. So you see, our mood is, we think that it's individual, but no, it's made of those bacteria. That can make you depressed, or that can make you, more joyful. Now the researcher, they start to discover that. So really we are made, our consciousness is not made only of our brain, but with our guts, and in our guts, there's billions of bacteria. And they belong to our consciousness also. So only in between us, we can see that there's no separation between, there's no self, really. We are not a self-identity. We are met with others, and the main wisdom, the main understanding of the Buddhist teaching is the teaching of the understanding of interbeing. We are. There's no separate self. If there's no separation, so there's no separation between individual and collective. But we need to explain. We need to explain that that's okay. Individual is made of collective, and collective is made of individuals. But there's no really a border between them. They interpenetrate and interrelated constantly. I hope that is my one of my interpretations. Thank you.
So, my question is like kind of following the conversation that's going on, like in the grander scheme of things, like the world is about to experience, or is already experiencing, an immense amount of loss, and we're kind of heading into a crisis. And yeah, I believe that as humanity, we need responses that are like, we need responses that we haven't imagined before. We need new types of responses. We need an immense creativity to be able to actually overcome or make progress on some of these challenges that we will be facing and are already facing. Yes, I wanted to ask you, what role do you see the movement of Plum Village playing in that? And also, like, who are your allies? Like, what are some other responses that you're drawing inspiration from out in the world? Yeah, and that brings you hope, or maybe that keeps you practicing.
It's a question for all of us.
So, dear brother, so the response is here now. We here now is the response. To be happiness is the response. I just remember before I become a monk, I also asked myself the question before, where am I? And I also fear I will not die in one day. Maybe this is all of us have the same question. What will we do in this life? And the fear of dying. But day by day, I also to fight to achieve my question. And the answer is not from myself to finding this, that's from the Sangha. I come to the Sangha and practice, and I know what do I need to do, and why I practice as to now. Because somehow in the monastery, it's not easy to live. If you want to try like us, maybe you can come, and maybe some of you maybe stay 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, maybe 1 month, 1 year. Maybe luckily, maybe some people 10 years or more. But actually, sometimes easy to live, sometimes not easy. But for my life, when I practice and I find peace and happiness, and I healing for myself a lot, I will get depression, maybe 6 years more. I never find a way to go out, cannot. And at that time, I don't know how to heal myself. But with the practice of meditation, I will try one practice, and I find a way to heal myself. And I was surprised about this way. And when I embrace more long day and long in the meditation, I see many stories. The brother and sister, they were healing themselves, and they were healing the people around them, the practitioner. So that's the good side for me. I will choose the good way. Da Vinci, a singer with a nice, very famous song. But I remember one sentence. The one day you will leave the world behind. Live your life. Live your life till the people will remember. So we are the monks and the nuns here. Now we live the life, but not for the people remember. We don't try to live the beautiful way to let you remember and respect us. No, we don't do that. But actually, you remember. Like after this you retreat, you will practice and have some happiness, some peace, and when you come back to your home, you will remember to this same practice, this retreat, the friends around you, the brother here. So now my life also like that. I just see one way. I will live my life, the monastic life, to be happiness more, to be peaceful more. And I don't know how many the energy of peace and compassion to give to the other people, but I just do for myself first. For myself first. Of course, I see around me many people they're happy. Are you happy? When no, I'm not asking you. Ask you. Yes, yes. The brother and the sister here, we very happy when all we are present each other for each other. That's a good way to live in this life. So somehow like that, and we just live present here and now with happiness, with peaceful. That's the way we respond to the world. Many in the world, many places, they asking for the people needs to rebel, need to fight in for peace, need to walk in, need to do something for peace. And now we still also in the center, this center. The people they expect to the Bangladesh, maybe we need to do something bigger for the world, for the Israel and Iran, for Russia and UK, UN. We know that a lot of the people in the world, they fighting for peace. But our teacher do not do like that. We not do like that. We do in the way we live happiness. We do in the way we live peacefully. That's in the way we fighting for the world now. So that's why you come here, right? You come here to fight, maybe peaceful, maybe happiness. And after you get that, you will come back your home. You will give the happiness and peaceful to your family, your friends. And next step, you will around your friends, around your company, around and around. And we just stay here. We don't need to go out for fighting. We don't need to go out for any activity. Hey, sometimes you just do the good thing for your practice. When you have the emotion coming, you're angry, just come back yourself. Handle your emotion. This how to happiness and peaceful. That's the good way to offer to the people. It's a beautiful way. That's why I'm still a monk until now. And I love this way so much. I also love to see you like a monk and a nun in Bangladesh. Yeah, sure. We can generate the energy together, heal the world. Yeah, the world. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Brother Dai Nguyen. I hope that this evening we are being, please you can learn by how this song. Please come up for two songs. Thank you.
So I might add a little bit more because I feel that somehow it's seeing the world in this moment. I feel really despair. I feel that what can I help in this moment? And I know that there's maybe like in the future there's a lot of challenges could come. And as a human being, as a people who have the emotions, so we can feel that. And what we can help, I think that is a question we can ask ourselves. What can I help in this situation? What can I contribute in this moment to the world? Also. So I feel that I remember a story of Thầy. At that moment, Thầy was there's a student asked Thầy in the moment of Vietnam War that student asked Thầy, do you know when the war is end, Thầy? And at that moment they say, Thầy think that if Thầy answer that I don't know, maybe Thầy will give more despair to that person. At that moment Thầy cannot answer, I don't know. They're saying that everything is impermanent, even the war is impermanent, and the world will end one day. And I feel in the moment of despair, we have to keep the hope. They say that hope needs to be accepted. And in the past, during the wartime, Thầy and his students built a school of youth of social service like that school collect people who have the mind to help to rebuild the home, the house, and the school for the people who was bombed by the like the house and the school was bombed, and Thais and his students rebuilt the house and the school for the children. And at that time, the school was built, but after bomb, the people like there's no more school for the children, the people, and they rebuilt it and rebuilt it 4 times. And when the student asked that it was bombed, can we rebuild it again? It's worth to rebuild it. And they said we rebuild it. Like the hope, we need to keep the hope, and we need to ask ourselves. Sometimes in very difficult moment, I don't know what to do and how to do. I just ask myself, what can I contribute in this moment? And in the moment I realize that, oh, maybe the peace that I have, the presence that I have, so maybe I can contribute that. I can be peace in that moment. The peace I can offer to that situation is already have a lot in my part. I will not angry. I will not let angry master me. Why not end the war? Why? Because maybe sometimes in the peace movement, if you not get your destination, like the war need to be end, you get easy to get angry. If we cannot change the global warming, so we get easy to get angry. When we see the people doing something and we feel that, why you not stop that? So anger master us. So I feel that it's not help. So maybe I ask myself, what can I contribute in this moment? And I choose to be a nun because I feel that I can have the word in the way that maybe I am out there. I feel that I can help more because in this lifetime I can take the mindfulness. Like 5MT is the ethnic. It's really the key word for you, for me to practice, to contribute peace for the world. So, thank you.
Last question. Yeah, the last question.
So we can breathe together. If after 3 or 4 breaths, if there's no more question, I think we can end. And if there's like a kind of like bubble in your stomach or something like that, so you can come here.
So, dear Thai, Yasanga, my question is very simple. What is it you find more difficult in the monastic path?
You want to become a nun or a monk? You know, answer will make him feel maybe. Monk future.
Are you interested in monastic life? And our monastic life.
Dear Thai, dear family, dear Kevin, thank you for your question. Really, now too hot outside. Now your question too hot also. I think that in monastic life or with our monastic life, we have difficulty. The same, we are human beings. We have the same. My brother shared, our brother shared that we have every seed inside of us. Positive seeds and negative seeds also. But for me, about the difficult or not difficulty or not difficulty, but how we can, when when we feel anger or feel sad or difficult, whatever we have, we can find the way, how we can practice, how we can handle it. In our monastic life, the brother and sister outside we just live. When we love someone, example you love partner, and you do you want to close with your partner, to live with your partner. But for us, that's something that I think that if we live your whole life, for sure we will have the difficulty sometimes. But in our monastic life, for example, myself, I not love everyone before I become a nun. I'm not commitment with everyone. I will come because about you. But when we live many